Good afternoon. Bob Reese here with the Guides Forecast, giving you a fishing report for Saturday, the 21st of August. Today was another decent day on the lower Columbia River. Mix of Chinook and coho, of course. We are starting to see more coho in the catches today than we've seen in recent days. Yesterday was really the first day that we saw a fair number of coho enter the river. We ended up with just two Chinook today, one nice one around 20 pounds. We caught another one that was probably around 12 pounds, a fin clip fish that looked a lot like a spring Chinook, which we do catch late run spring Chinook down here in the estuary, most oftentimes a little earlier in August. But when the water temperatures are warm upriver, those spring Chinook will kind of hide out down here in the cooler waters in the estuary until the upper watersheds begin to cool so they can survive to make it to spawn. This one had a bit of a dusky skin look to it. Had mature eggs, but nice bright orange meat. Definitely not a tule. But two Chinooks and three coho. Couple wild ones. One or two wild ones is all. One really large coho was, I'm sure, right around 11 pounds. And we did basically the same thing today as we did yesterday. Start off on the Washington side below the bridge, trolling in the deep water, mostly 50, some 60-foot water. And we're catching those fish definitely suspended. 12 strips to 17 strips with either 16 ounces in the bow or 12 ounces on the middle rods at 17 strips. The back rods weren't all that active today, but that's where the big coho came from. And we were 0 for 4 on our first pass over there on the Washington side. That was disappointing. They sure looked like they were coho bites. The water was about 68 degrees. And they're just the slash and burn coho bites that we've come to expect over the years. Made our way down to the Desdemona Tongue after doing a not very fruitful second pass from the Red Roof down. Had a friend kind of call me into a good opportunity down on the lower Desdemona Tongue, right in the middle of the river. And we were getting the bites in starting about 24 foot of water, trolling off into 28 foot. And we got our first Chinook down there, a nice 20-pound fish, and another hatchery coho besides that. And kind of hopscotched our way upstream, a little bit of time in front of Hammond. Saw next to no fish for a large crowd of boats in front of Hammond about 2.5 hours into the flood. Dropped off 3 folks there at the West End Basin and then proceeded back over to the Washington side below the bridge where we had good success yesterday, and had a quick 5 bites over there that yielded that Chinook that I believe might have been a spring Chinook and another couple of hatchery coho. I did not get one taken by the sea lions today. And that was our day. 5 fish, and, the buoy 10 bite was not as productive today as it was yesterday. But those that stuck it out did find fish, both Chinook and coho at buoy 10 on the first part of the flood and after the first rip came through. So decent fishing out there. Some folks scooted over the bar into the ocean and just trolled right around buoy 3, which is not far off the mouth of the river. Buoy 7's even closer. And people are catching fish out there, having good luck. The ocean was supposedly not as rough and cobby as the prediction had said on the NOAA website. So people were pretty pleased with their ocean option and what it produced today. So other than that, not a great bite at the bridge either at high tide. A few fish were caught on the humps there, upstream trolling the humps towards the end of the tide. And it's a hunt and peck show, nothing wide open, but you'll be putting in a full day if you are hoping for results. And I've had something else on my mind too. I can't quite remember what it was. Anyway, enjoy your day.